Data is boring, but it can also be very revealing. A few months ago, myself and a team of Irish independent journalists set out to try and find out what different companies and state agencies held on us. We made what are called subject access requests to shops, to banks, to utility companies, basically everybody from Sinn Féin to Spotify. A subject access request is a way of demanding that a company hands over any information or personal data that they hold about you. Some bigger companies like Amazon or Netflix may actually allow you to download that kind of information directly from their website, but state agencies are likely to ask you for some sort of verification and some exact details about what you're looking for before they give it over to you. But they have to give it to you under law, and they generally have to do it within 4 weeks. What can you find out about yourself? Well, the sheer volume of information that different companies hold on all of us is in itself astonishing. But when you dig down into the detail, some of it is very predictable. It is bank details or payment records that you would expect them to have. But then other parts of it are actually quite surprising. For example, the 363 voice recordings that I got back from Alexa, who's been sitting in my kitchen listening to many of my conversations. Then, buried in a bundle of bank documents, I found a letter that suggests 4 years after I bought my house and have been paying my mortgage, the bank took my solicitor to the Law Society claiming that they still didn't actually have the deeds to my property. My childhood medical records, which I got from the HSE, made for fascinating reading, including one letter in which a doctor described a 3-year-old Kevin as cosmetically poor. A colleague found out that those companies that tell you they may be recording your call for training and quality purposes, well, they're actually doing it. She managed to get a recording of herself back from an insurance company in which she gave out her full credit card details, including the 3 digits at the back, the expiry date, the whole lot, and it was kept on tape. Companies even have to hand over CCTV footage if they know you're in the recording. How can I get my data? The easiest way is to make a subject access request. It's simply an email or a letter that you send to the data controller of the company or the state agency that you're looking for the information from. If you're looking for something specific, then say that. It will make it easier for them, and ultimately it will save you getting a dump of documents. And it's generally free. There should be no charge for making a subject access request because ultimately it's your data. The only way a company will ask you to pay a fee is if you've looked for something that will require an abnormal amount of work on their part. To find out all the details about what our investigation found, go to independent.ie.